Let's bring it home now and go back to the flood emergency that's no longer a flood, but they're still dealing with the consequences in Far North Queensland. So let's get the latest now from Queensland Fire and Emergency Service Acting Assistant Commissioner Brad Commens. Brad, thanks for your time as always this morning. Just bring us up to speed with where all your assets are being sent this morning, what the priority is now.
Yeah, good morning, Pete. Thanks. Look, it's been a very busy and difficult time for the people in Far North Queensland, and to help them get back on their feet right before Queensland, we've deployed an additional or more than an additional 100 people from Fire and Rescue Service, Rural Fire and SES to come to North Queensland to help. As a result, our fire and rescue crews have completed more than 1,700 damage assessments following the flood, and they're assisting us to build our washout program. We've already washed out more than 50 houses, and we've got more than 100 on the books to be done today. All of these washouts are conducted by Rural Fire Service, Fire and Rescue Service and SES people who are well practiced to do the job. And residents can actually call the SES to ask for a washout or request a washout on the 132 500 or via the SES Assistance app. If people are doing their own washouts, we ask them to please take care, wear appropriate footwear and wash up thoroughly before eating or drinking to avoid illness. And as a point of good news, the Daintree Ferry will be expected to open this afternoon for the general public from about 2 p.m.
Okay, sorry, Brad, washout. What's a washout mean?
Oh, sorry, a washout. After the houses and businesses have been flooded, we can use our fire trucks to go in and help to wash out all of the mud and debris out of the premises. Okay. It saves an awful lot of time, and it gives the residents assistance to get back on their feet and let their house dry out clean instead of drying out full of mud.
And just another figure that you pointed to earlier, 1,700 damage assessments. Does that mean there are 1,700 properties that were damaged? Is that a different way of saying that? Or is it going to be higher than that? No, it's not. No, we've done 1,700 damage assessments. We go through communities after the flood, and we do assess whether they're no damage, minor damage, major damage, or in a couple of cases, total damage. Unfortunately, in this event, we have had a couple of total losses of premises that have been impacted so badly that they won't be able to be inhabited again. So, and how many of those?
There's only been a couple of, about 3 or 4 at the moment.
Okay. So it could have been totally worse.
Uninhabitable. There's been a lot of damage to a lot of homes, but not around the 1,700. We're looking at around about 150 at the moment that will need some significant work before they can be lived in.
What about roads? I mean, this is going to be the big problem for the next few weeks, isn't it, Brad? I mean, we're talking about the highway, especially leading to Port Douglas, which has been the result of many landslips.
Yeah, look, the roads around Far North Queensland have been impacted severely because of the storm and the flooding event. The Captain Cook Highway North is partially open at the moment, but there will be works on that highway for many weeks with the Department of Main Roads and Transport and Main Roads, and also local streets around Cairns. Some of those have been impacted severely, and you probably would have seen the washout up around Holloways Beach, where the road is actually totally gone. Okay.
What about isolated communities? How many of those are left that you haven't been able to reach, Brad?
Look, we've actually got into all of the isolated communities now. We've been up to Wudjil and done damage assessments there after the community was evacuated. We've got teams going across to Kowanyama this morning to assist with the expected flooding over there. 6 emergency services people are going over there because that flooding is expected to reach levels above the 2000 and 2009 flood levels.
Okay, Brad Commens, we're out of time, but thanks for your time this morning. We'll talk to you again soon.